They feel a soul connection to you unlike anything before. They keep thinking about you. They keep thinking about the conversations that you both have and or had together. And you intrigue them. You've opened up their mind to a new way of thinking. You know, you have allowed them to believe in the impossible. They feel like your mind is of pure magic. They feel as if they are understood by you. There's a strong mental connection that this person has with you. You do not need to do anything else because this person has already fallen. They have never experienced this level of intensity before. And I feel like this person could be very attracted to the mind. And they find your mind to be very attractive. They find you to be very attractive as well. And they can't believe that you are giving them the time of day, or if you're not with this individual, when you do give them some attention, they get blown away and they obsess and fixate on the conversation that you had, how you looked, what they said, etc. Excuse me. But they feel mentally trapped, unable to express how they feel. For some of you, they may feel like these emotions are one-sided, but there's a lot of anxiety in regards to how they feel about you, because maybe a cycle has closed, or for some of you, they may feel like, yeah, they lost their opportunity. They may also feel like you don't want them. You have moved on, maybe to someone else, or maybe you have just moved on just to reclaim your own independence. For some of you, they want to tell you how they feel. They want to reach out. They want to text you, but then they back away because they don't want to come off as coming on too strong. And keeping these feelings to themselves, it's almost like it makes them feel like they're going mad because there's no one to tell, because how they feel is indescribable. They've never felt this way before. They may have told some siblings or a neighbor about how they feel about you, but for some of you, I feel like they keep these thoughts and emotions to themselves, trying to understand these feelings, these intense feelings, trying to end these feelings, because they feel like if they were to pursue these feelings, it could lead to a tower moment. So they're trying to escape a tower moment with you, a disappointment with you, because deep down they feel as if you don't feel the same way. Okay, this is what it is saying to me. So it's like they feel like they have to sleep on their emotions, or they feel like you are sleeping on them. You don't look at them romantically, and it makes them feel very sad. Them seeing you succeeding and winning and achieving your goals is something that they want to, it's like they want to join you on this wave of success. They want to be a part of your success. They want you to see them as successful. So this individual, they could be, hearing the word doing the most, they could be trying to impress you. It's like they want you to see them as valuable. They may reach out to you, they may call you, they may text you. And if they don't, they're definitely spying on you. You see, there's a part of them that wants to walk away, but then there's another part that feels like they can't. And so the emotions intensify and they feel trapped with having to keep these feelings to themselves. They want you to see them as someone that is deserving of someone like you, is someone that you could, they want you to see them as someone that can provide for you. So if you are a male listening to this, this could be a female. And if they are already in a relationship or marriage, they would leave their spouse or partner for you. I'm hearing at a drop of a hat. They just need to hear the word. They just need to be given that green light, and they will move mountains to be with you. You have done something to this person on an emotional level, on a spiritual level. Maybe you've got this person in touch with their spirituality. I feel like they've never felt this way before about anyone. And if they're with if they are in a relationship, if they are in a partnership, a marriage, they don't. It's really bad to say, but they don't feel this way about whoever they're with, because they feel like you and them are destined. You are their match. This is how they feel, even if you're showing them otherwise. You know, this person is delirious for you. They feel like you are their good karma, but they also feel like if they overstep their mark, they will get some type of karma. But the thing is, with this individual, they're willing to risk it. You know, it's like their spirit guides have told them to back off, to leave you alone, but they can't. You know, on one hand, it's like it's not going to end well. There's a part of them that knows it's not going to end well for whatever reason they think. And they hold back because I feel like this person has strong sexual feelings towards you. You know, they feel a lot of passion. And this is something that they want to explore with you. But this is something that they feel they will never get with you. They feel like you have friend zoned them. They feel like you don't see them as a future partner, or you don't have romantic feelings for them. For some of you, it could be someone in your friend group. It could be someone that lives in your community, your area. It could be a neighbor, it could be a friend of your sibling. Please take what resonates. And they know on a conscious level or through action, maybe you've been distancing yourself, or maybe you've just let it be known that you don't look at them in that way. Because some of you are already taken. Some of you are married. Some of you are in a relationship. And they may have tried to flirt with you to get you to step out on your partner, but it's not happening. And again, for some of you, they're actually married. They're married. And again, they would risk it all because there's something very alluring about you, you know, that they feel like they can't contain themselves. And it's like for some of you, they want to have their cake and eat it too. But it's different with you. So this does indicate to me that this is an untrustworthy type of person. So they may have stepped out on their partner before or their spouse before, but they did not want nothing serious with these people. But with you, it's like they would leave their person to be with you. And I feel like the more you don't want them, the more this person wants you. They want what they can't have, but at the same time, you are a whole snack to this person, and they feel like personality wise you click. You know, your physicality is just so appealing and alluring to this individual, and they love your energy and they love your company, and they feel like they can spend all day with you and won't get bored. And they know that you're not down with sneaking around, or you do not entertain people that are already in partnerships. You're not into sneaking around with anyone. They feel like they need to get to you. Even if they know that you will not date them, they feel like they need to stop and block you from dating others. This is fifth house energy, and the fifth house rules Leo, and it also rules dating, it rules children, it rules legacy. So this person wants to be a part of your legacy, but they're idea of being a part of your legacy is to be a permanent fixture in your life. It's like they're saying, I know that you will never date me, but as long as I'm a part of your life, I don't care. But that also includes trying to sabotage future love connections. So always being indispensable, always being around, so that you will not want to even entertain the idea of getting into a relationship, because they're going to be your friend. They're going to be your buddy that you go bike riding with. They're going to be the person that you call when you need advice. They're going to be the person that goes out with you if you want to go out to the bar or a concert, you know, or a sports game. Like, they're going to make sure they are always there so that you don't even think about having a partner. So you have to be mindful about who this person is, because they want more than friendship or whatever they're trying to do, because they know you're a good catch and they feel like you will connect with someone. And if you are with someone already, they feel like you and that person could potentially have a child. Or if you meet someone new, if you're single, they feel like, oh, if they meet someone, then they are going to create a family. But if I'm around, then that won't happen. And for some of you, they're thinking eventually you may look at them in that way. If they make themselves be, you know, indispensable, if they're always there, then eventually you'll give in. This person's willing to wait, but they are in for a shock, or they're feeling quite shocked, because regardless of whatever scheme or trick they're trying to do to make you like them or see them romantically, it's not working. And they are shocked because they're thinking, I tried everything, I did everything, and you still will not offer me your cup of love. They feel trapped in the head because now they are forced to, they have been forced anyway, but they are stuck with these emotions, and it's one-sided. There's no one to give all this love to. And Spirit is saying they need to pour that love back into themselves. You are pouring love into yourself, and that's why you don't connect with this type of energy. You know, this person thought that they could maneuver around your energy and make you eventually find them romantically, or make you see them in a romantic way. Like all these tricks and schemes, and you know, for some of you, you may find this person attractive, but they're not to your standard. There's a certain standard that you may have, and it's not in a bad way, it's not in a 3D way, it's just in a way of, you're not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone that's loyal. That's the first thing. And you're proving to me that you're not, because you're willing to step out on your partner. What if I got into a relationship with you? You would do the same thing to me. So they don't really have a lot of self-awareness. Also, this individual, you may not even see them as someone romantic. You might view them as a sibling. And it makes you feel uncomfortable that they do feel this way about you. And that's why you've been backing off. Or some of you just see this person in passing and you don't know they have these intense romantic feelings for you. It's just weird. You might look at them and think, oh, but you could be my dad, or you could be my mum. Like, oh, okay, you like me. That's putting me in an awkward position now. How do I connect to you now? You know, it's so much factors here, but you are very respectful to yourself. And this person is shocked that you're not offering your cup of love. And that's why they feel like they're trapped with all these emotions. And even if they haven't confessed to you about these emotions, you know, in regards to the way that they're acting, you know. And that's why they feel in the 5 of Cups energy. And it's not a nice place to be in, but you can't force yourself to like someone if you don't like them, right? I'm seeing the 8 of Cups in my other card, in my other deck, I should say, right? And it's a card of walking away. Maybe you feel like you can't help this person, so you have walked away, and that shows a lot of maturity on your part, because, you know, depending on where we're at in our journey, we can succumb to certain people if we're not evolved, if we're not in an evolved state, right? Because none of us are fully evolved, right? But if we're not in an evolved state, it's easy to succumb to something that's on offer. You know, if you are not in a good cycle in your life, and you might feel lonely or whatever the case is, and someone's offering something. It doesn't have to be physical. It could be anything. It could be, money. It could be food. It could be, things of the 3D. And if we're not in our right state, we could accept these things, and then we're binded to a situation. We're trapped in a psychological trap with another person that we wouldn't necessarily have aligned with if we were in our more higher state. Or if you, say for instance, broke up with someone, and you're really down, and this person comes in and they're throwing themselves at you, and it's easy to feel, oh, you know what, I'm lonely, I might as well. But even if you were in these situations, you still held back. You still didn't make this person feel like they have a chance, because whether it was conscious or unsubconscious, you knew that they weren't the one for you. Maybe you were waiting for the one. Maybe you was even thinking about a relationship. Maybe you're thinking about, I just need to heal. Oh, I'm not in the right state to entertain anyone. I just need to work on myself. It might have been something like that, but maybe this person thought, oh, they're single. Or, oh, they're, I'm going to make them think that I'm the only one that finds them attractive. But they don't know who. Yeah, you understand what I mean, butterflies. It's a situation of you having self-respect, and this person being shocked that despite you not having what they think that you want, you still don't want them. You or this person could be with the signs Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius. Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. So yeah, this person may reach out to some of you next 8 days, 8 hours. The 8th month could be of importance, but Spirit is saying there's something slowing down with this individual. They're not listening to their guides, and I'm hearing they're going to be forced to leave you alone, especially when they realize that every time they keep trying to give to a situation, it's not going anywhere. Yeah. And you are acting like a mirror to this individual. You're pouring into yourself. So it's allowing this person to start pouring into themselves, and that will make them remove themselves from you and stop trying. But for some of you, this person's going to keep trying. They're very relentless, and there is an energy and a cycle of desperation, trying to gain access into your world, realizing that you don't want to be with them, feeling trapped and stuck, feeling in the 5 of Cups, but then trying again. So it's about creating boundaries if you don't like this person. And for some of you, you may even have to vocalize and be clear and concise with a person like this, but not in a harmful way. But you can't appease people just to be liked.